for wait there, 2 spokesperson, 2 potential flag bearers, and one party, and a competition. No, ja etuemusa. Na comparison be course between the 2 spokesperson Bako Kennedy Japan side, and Bako so Dr. Bawumia side. And until kwesi kwatin spokesperson no edijina ho edema Kennedy Japan. Omo mienu nyina omo experience a omatena radio so atena TV so defend the policies and courses na miracle aboaje Dennis nso obi ono nso ekasa edema Dr. Bawumia na sankofo mienu na chese clash bi akoso esanse topical issue be about concerning the NPP and discussing about people who have probably left the party and I say omo forfeit omo membership as loyalists to the NPP party. Sankofo na yenyo den responses because so video be our honum yenko ti omenum asemesanse se no according to comparison many verdicts ankofo edeba de nkofo party said honorable Ken any spokesperson no kwesi kwate na chese wakasa ye pa brantie ni nimkasa seen their ofri Bawumia camp na miracle Dennis Aboaje yenkoti omunum asem. I don't know what you say about it there na yemra.
Obviously is an adult and he's entitled to his views, so we can only wish him well. You see, party progresses, party grows, and there comes a time, even if you look at our constitution, for instance, those prerogatives, the president, Article 72, there are instances where you have to temper justice with mercy on many grounds. It could be on humanitarian grounds, on the health grounds, on whatever grounds. But in the spirit of unity of the party, in the spirit of unison, we are a party, we are growing, is a growing democracy. At some point, we believe that in as much as that you may also want to instill discipline in the party, you may also have to balance with some form of reconciliation. That is what has happened as I speak to you. So yes, there are people who, it could be that some of them were wrongfully suspended. It could also be that some of them, they were indeed justifiable basis for their suspension. But ultimately, I mean, there comes a time where you say that, look, as a party, we need to go, we need to come together, we need to pardon each other. You see, the truth is that the individual and members of the party can wrong the party. But as soon as you admit that the individual or the members of the party can wrong the party, it presupposes also that even the party can also wrong its members. Because the party is not run by angels. The party is also being run by the same human beings who we could do ABC to each other and you know like it. But ultimately, we are saying that, well, we've gotten to a stage that in the supreme interest and in the spirit of reconciliation, all those that have been suspended, we've waived the suspension. There's also another category where they are saying that, well, people that are also facing different forms of disciplinary action to all those ones who has also been waived. And of course, the last category, those who has forfeited their membership. Those are the ones that are required to apply to the party. So it's not like a general rule where every person is expected to apply to the party. It's just those that has forfeited their membership.
By the dictate of the Constitution.
Yes. You see, if you are suspended, your membership has not been revoked. You are still a member. But if you forfeit your membership, then it means that you are not even part of us again. So those ones with the suspension, those ones at least they have been waived and they have the opportunity to come. And I'm learning very interesting. Recall that it was Kennedy Japan who made this appeal during the thank you tour. He was the first person to make this appeal. That I mean, at some point, Mr. Chamatin is gone with his people, the party, their class, their division. Even a lot of them will come back because most of them to realize that at the time that they took the decision, if maybe they had waited and reflected over it for, I mean, subsequent time, I'm sure their decision would have been rather different. So you give them opportunity to come back. But I mean, as for Mr. Adoy, he's a grown-up man. If he say he won't come, fine. I mean, but we expect that a lot of them will come back.
First of all, nobody is even asking Hopes and Adoy to come to the NPP.
So he says he will never,
because he's not part of the,
never come back to the NPP.
Amnesty. He's not part.
Of course, and they would have to reapply, you know.
Nobody is even
because they left, they were not suspended.
So you see, we should put it on record.
Yes.
Nobody, in fact, the MPP doesn't expect Hopes and Adoy to come back. You see, in a group, you want people who are bringing positive energy. if you have Star FM, okay, an organization like this, and you have one of your staff leave, and your staff after leaving is always bad mouthing you, would you ever want the staff back?
Not at all.
Exactly. You would want a team that is pursuing a common agenda. I don't think there's anybody in MPP
And
that
very
would want-
professional enough.
Yes, I don't think there's anybody in MPP right now that will say that we want Booksin back.
Really?
No, why?
But political parties, it's about the numbers.
Positive numbers.
Really?
Otherwise,
So in politics, you are dealing with positive numbers
only
and
positive-
negative numbers.
No, positive.
Miracles are watching.
Yeah, positive numbers only.
Really?
No politician would want a negative. Do you know what one negative energy can do to? One negative energy can disrupt thousands of your.
No, don't forget that when he comes back, there are other people who are very, very linked to him. So it's not just that individual perhaps you are looking at, but his mother, possibly his wife, his children. They may all tilt towards the
If you
MPP.
come and you disrupt it, then we thank you. Don't come.
So you don't need Adoye
If you
back again in the
come
MPP.
and you disrupt it, if you come and disrupt it, then we thank you. Don't come.
So you don't need him. Solomon Usu and Co. You don't need
If
them.
you listen to what I'm telling you, if you would come and disrupt it, first of all, let me put it on record. They are not part of the amnesty.
Of course, they left,
Yes, they
on
have
their
to
own.
apply. So they should even
Yes.
pray that when they apply and the application is vetted, they will be accepted. Because on your acceptance, it will be based on your contribution that you are bringing on board. But if you make commentary like this and you disrespect the political party in this manner, why do you think you even deserve to even apply in the first place to set up this? You don't do that to any organization that you've ever been part of. You don't do that. You don't leave an organization that you've been part of and disrespect it in the manner in which he is disrespecting the party. No, we thank you.
But didn't the exit of some members of the party really affect the NPP in the 2024 elections? Pardon me.
There are so many variables that may have affected us in the 2024 election. So many variables.
Wasn't this one of the variables?
I don't think so. I don't think so. For example, there are over 2 million of our members we know who didn't turn out to vote. If those people had also turned out to vote, maybe your exit wouldn't have mattered. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, there is no way you can have a political party that you will not have exit and entrance. You would always have exits and entrance. Every organization has that. So you cannot brood and continue to cry over exits. What you should be concerned about is consolidating what you have and attracting more and new entrants. But those who, on their own, decide to leave, it is difficult for you to count them as part of your losses. You should rather be worried about those you were not able to attract. And that's where your focus should be.
Would you expect Alanchoman to return to the fold?
If he comes, I'll be one of the excited person because you see, politics is about numbers. Mr. Chamati may not succeed in his quest to be president on the route that he's taking as an independent candidate, but there is no two ways about that. Obviously his decision will have a consequential impact or effects.
But now he says he's not going independent again.
Yeah, but right now that we've given opportunity for a lot of his guys to also come on board, we may only be left with him. You understand that? But I mean, the point is that he is a grown-up man. We cannot compel him on the decisions that he want to do. We've opened the opportunity for people to come back. If he feels that he want to come back, fair deal, we'll open our arms to accept him. But of course, I mean, we're also appealing to all the people that join that they should come back. I agree. There is no point that disunity will hurt the party. Recall, NDC, when Madame Kleber Ajima Rollins at some point also even went for elections, contested.
NDP.
Yeah, it really affected them. But I mean, at some point, you get to a stage you say that. Well,
Is it really about reconciliation or just padding up your numbers for 2028?
I think the two correlates. There is a link between them. Yes, you have to reconcile, and at the same time, you also have to understand that the reconciliation also have an impact that will benefit you as a party, which is about the numbers, and that's not exactly that we are doing.
Are you also not risking sending a message across that disobedience gets pardoned?
But even the president recently has pardoned people, the 998 people. That, I mean, you see, it's just about tempering justice with mercy. These are people who, a lot of them, there are even situations where most of them were wrongfully suspended. depending on who was holding the other bar of the power and felt that he could do A, B, C, D. So just like prisons, when you go to prison now, it is not the case that everybody in prison has committed an offense or something. But of course, when you also give